everyone, happy Vlogmas day 1, which means it's officially December 1st here on the East Coast. Vlogmas, it's here finally. I was a Vlogmas failure last year. I'm gonna try to do better, and I'm getting an early start because guess what, guys? It's only been December 1st for about like 8 minutes or something. 19 minutes. I'm running a little bit behind. Anyway, so in case you don't follow me on Instagram, I decided to do a Instagram midnight pajama party Advent extravaganza. I think that's what I decided the name was. I don't know, I keep changing it. But anyway, so this is going to go up on Instagram and it's going to go up on YouTube as part of my vlog. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Tonight I am going to open up all my Advents, and as long as I can keep my eyes open, hopefully I can start working on some. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So the first one, and I should learn that I need to carry my tripod around when I'm doing Vlogmas, because this was a problem last year, so it's obviously going to be a problem this year. So the first one I'm going to do is BTW. There's going to be a lot of bad camera angles in this video because it just is what it is. But Jimmy Bean's Wool Advent Calendar. This one, I already know what the final project is going to look like. It's a Joji Locatelli shawl. So I already know the colors it's going to be. I already know the shape. I already know, I've seen pictures of the shawl, so I know what it's going to end up being. But what Jimmy Bean's does is they add some extra goodies throughout, some little tools that you can use for the knit along. So I'm going to start with day 1. Just to let you guys know, ranted about this before, but Advent is actually supposed to count down from 24. It's supposed to be a countdown to Christmas. So Advent is supposed to tell kids how many days they have left before Christmas. So when I created my Advent calendar, that's how I made it. Most people start at 1 and work their way up to tell you what day of the month it is. I count down, so it's just what I prefer. But I will be starting at day 1 with all of them except for mine, and for Honeybee Nuts Advent calendar, I'll be starting at day 24. So here we go. Opening it up. Alright, so they give you a little card. So this says day 1, Namaste and welcome to Knitting Nirvana. Namaste is where knitting and mindfulness meet. The original O Snap bag provides the perfect snag-free environment for you to knit from. Keep this with you to always find Knitting Nirvana. So here we go. Here it is. And they provided an O Snap bag by Namaste. So this will be, I think this is supposed to be the project bag I keep it in. I don't like mesh. I don't like the feel of mesh. I have a texture problem, so I don't like certain textures. Like styrofoam, I tell people I'm allergic to styrofoam because I can't touch it. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. Mesh is similar, so probably won't be using this. It might be a giveaway, so we'll see. But that is day 1. So like I said, some of these will start on day 1. Some of the projects will start on day 1. Some of them won't. So for now, I'm gonna cringe as I touch this mushy thing and wrap it back up and put it back in the box for later. So I will show you day 2 on Sunday for that. So that is that. See, it's super quick. And I might try to use this tower if I can find something heavy to prop you up on. It'll probably be helpful. And also I'm changing camera angles and I don't think that's gonna work. Let's see. I have a heavy candle right here. Let's see if I can scoot closer. Sorry about the loud noises. There we go. That should work. Okay. So Jimmy Bean's is done. I will put that back over here for later. Okay, so I think this is going to be my adventurous, no, this is going to be my shawl by Laura Brady. I can find it. I put the pattern in here. And this is her beautiful daughter, Alicia. Hi, ladies. So this is what I will be knitting with these. So let me find day 1 in here. Might have to do some digging. There's day 2. Here's day 1. Okay. Are you guys ready? It's the first yarn. So excited. Okay. Maybe. It's so pretty, I don't want to rip it. All right. Oh, by the way, her advent calendar is like a Weasley Wizard Christmas Advent Calendar 2018. And okay, she has 20 10-gram minis, 5 20-gram minis, and 1 full skein. Okay, so spoiler, teeny button. Here it is. Oh my gosh, this is totally giving me Fred and George vibes. So this will be my first mini for the Winter Wonderland of Minis wrapped by Laura Brady. So I will go upstairs and skein that in a few minutes and then cast this on. Put these back in here for now. Okay, that's in my new fringe field bag. Oh shoot, they had an update for today for the cream one and I totally forgot about it, but I'll get it eventually. But here's the brown one. Okay, the next one, I'm actually gonna skein up this mohair so I can make the Dust of Snow wrap by Curious Handmade. So I don't know, I think I should be able to start this one today, but we'll see what happens. Day 1 is what we're looking for, and this is backwards. So 22, 15, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. This is the Suburban Stitcher Advent Calendar, so if you don't want spoilers, look away now. Prince is on my pattern. Ooh, very Christmassy. I like this one. It's like this neon-y green, some pops of red, and then some pops of dark green in it with a little bit of natural in there. So that is mini number 2 for Dust of Snow wrap, and I am already loving this. I'm so excited about this shawl, and I knew that Diane's advent calendar was the one I wanted to make, the Dust of Snow. Is that what it's called? Dust of Snow wrap. Because maybe by the time this Vlogmas is over, I'll remember that. But I knew that hers is the one I wanted to make it with because she has this way of, she has control when it comes to speckling yarn, something that I'm not great at. I just like to throw and throw and throw. But she has a way of making these really light speckles, and I really like the subtleness of her colors, so I think that is going to be perfect. So I'm excited. By the way, you do need, if you're using a 50-gram skein of mohair to knit this, you need 2 of them. So I just have 1 that I'm going to skein up tonight. I have more, but I'm just going to skein up 1 until I use it all, and then I'll skein it more. So I'm going to put the pattern back in this bag, which is my fringe. I think they call this butterscotch or something. It's one of my what do they call these, porter bins, and their porter bins are my favorite because they're the perfect thing for organization on myself. Okay, the next one's a huge spoiler, and I do plan to cast these on tonight. This is Cozy Knitter, her 24 stripe advent skein, and I have not seen this yet. She sent it in this packaging, so you can't really see the colors. Okay, that's my timer. I am rinsing yarn, so let me pause this and go rinse yarn, and I will be back. I'm back. Okay, so sometimes as an indie dyer, you dye some yarn, and then you go out and do things with your family and come home at 11 o'clock at night and rinse the yarn. So that's what my life is like right now. Anyway, Cozy Knitter, her 24 color, 24 stripe advent skein, and I have not looked. It's in this red plastic bag. I can't really see anything. So let's see what it looks like. Oh my goodness. It is all the colors. Oh my gosh, I am so excited to see how this knits up. somebody said that she had 2 separate skeins, so you could knit them. I'm gonna actually make it naked, as Alicia says. Oh, and look at the tag. The 2018-24 Stripe Advent skein on Bliss Fingering. Super pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna look to see if she has 2 50-gram skeins. She does. So I will be knitting these 2 at a time. And I will try to do 1 stripe a day. And then I'll have some Christmas socks. Okay. So I will add that to the pile to skein. Guys, am I gonna get any knitting done tonight? Because it sounds like I'm gonna be skeining all night. Or caking all night. Okay. So, there we go. Yay! I can get that back. Alright, next is, okay, so I've done Jimmy Beans, I've done Teeny Button, I've done Suburban Stitcher. I am going to do my knitting advent calendar now. And honestly, I don't remember what day is what, so this is just as much a surprise as for me as it is for you guys. So first of all, here's the packaging. I love it. I'm so excited. And I am knitting the Adventurous Wrap. I don't have a picture of it. By Amba O'Brien. And I knit it last year with my advent calendar from Arkansas Yarn Company. And I wanted to do it this year because I want like a completely scrappy random one. So day 24. Here it is. Okay, and I named everything because I'm ridiculous. So the names for in the boxes can be found on the inside of the lid, and the names on the for the bags are on the back. So day 24, which means we have 23 days left to Christmas, is this. And it is called Wish List. Oops, and I'm unscanning it. And I did offer this on 3 bases, Sparkle, Worker, and Queen, and I chose to dye mine up on Queen. So here it is, day 24. I love it. So I love it. I dyed it. Maybe I should hold my Adventurous Wrap with mohair, because I'm obsessed with mohair right now. It's ridiculous. Okay, so that day is done. For that, now we get into some spinning, which I don't think you guys care about. So I have 2 spinning advent calendars. The first one is by, I should have figured out how to say this, Sioban's Crafts, Sioban Crafts. Sioban. I'm gonna have to figure out how to say that. So let's find day 1. It is unlabeled, so I'm gonna assume that this is day 1, which would be Christmas Eve, I'm thinking. So I'm gonna start with 24. There's no right or wrong way, right? Who knows? All I know is I don't have a day 1 in here, so that must mean it's 25 days. Yeah. So I'm gonna work backwards. On mine, it doesn't really matter because it's spinning, so it's like it doesn't honestly matter what order you put it in. Okay. So I'm gonna work this one on starting with day 24 like I did my Honeybee Nuts one. So here we go. I love how soft and squishy, and also she individually wrapped all of these. Like, I can't imagine the amount of time that took, and this was super cheap. It was like 50 bucks for a 24 day advent calendar. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It's rainbowy. Oh my god. And this will take me no time at all to spin. It's got glitter in it. Oh, this is so pretty, guys. Oh, Izzy and Prince are so upset, are interested in this. Oh, I don't know if it's showing the real colors, but guys, it is purple and blue and white and glittery. And oh, okay. So I am excited to spin that. Oh, and it's got different colors of Selena in it. How exciting. Okay. Oop. Put that back in there. And the last one is Vibrant Dye Works. And I kind of have a spoiler. It came with this bag. Guys, it's so pretty. Okay. So this is actually, I gotta find day one again. So that's gonna be the funnest part of this advent calendar, is digging through to find the, this is day 31. This is, oh, day 30. This is a 31-day advent calendar. This takes me all the way up to New Year's. This is well worth it. Okay. One's got to be right here. Okay, guys, here we go. Day one. She did send a warning to be careful about the staples. So if you guys got Vibrant Dye Works, this is huge. Oh my goodness. Okay. So day one is chambray, and it is dyed on 100% Polworth. And look at this. This is why I got hers, because hers are like these subtle gray. Okay, so this is like gray and blue. It's like a greenish gray and blue. Oh, it's super soft. And she included Dusty Tree soap and dye works, and it's gentle soap. Let's see what it smells like. I'll be honest, I don't like a lot of the artisan soaps because they tend to be a little strong and perfumey for me. So anytime I get gifted that, I normally include them in giveaways because it's not something that I can use. Ooh. Okay, this smells like, Tuft Woolens has a similar scent called Refresh. And it's very like, like citrusy with some lavender. It's definitely a lavender scent. That smells good. So there it is. Okay, so I will set that off to the side. Okay, so that's it. That's all I've got to open. I say that it wasn't a lot, but now it's time for me to pause this. And oh, this has like a little button to keep it closed. Super cute. I love it. Okay, the recap. Teeny Button Studios. So cute. Suburban Stitcher. Honeybee Knits. I love this. By the way, these are all repeatable colorways. So just to let you know, if you're interested in a full skein, send me a message and I can get a listing up in the shop. Cozy Knitter, Sabayan Crafts, and Fiber Nymph Dye Works. So, Prince is attacking Izzy. So, let's go upstairs and get all of this. I'm going to show him again. Spoiler alert. I've got to skein all of these up. And then I will be back to do some chatting with you guys. So, I'll see you soon. Bye. So I have cast it on my first sock for the Cozy Knitter 24 stripe advent skein. and I've knit the first color on the first sock, and I'm going to do one color a day. So I am officially done with the first one, and I'm going to knit these concurrently, so I have another pair of Chiago needles that I'm going to go ahead and cast the second sock on with. Yay! I've got 2 socks casted on. I think I'm going to move on to the Adventurous Wrap next, because I think it's going to be the quickest to cast on, so we'll see how long that takes. Okay, so casted on Adventurous Wrap. I only need 14 stitches. This is it for day 1. Yeah. I got some questions why I was doing the Adventurous Wrap again, and I really like the Adventurous Wrap, and mine was more plant one, so that's why I'm doing it again. And I really enjoyed knitting it last year. Also, I'm not a fan of her new pattern that came out this year for Advent, so I'm not knitting that one. It looks too retro for me. I've casted on 103 stitches for the Winter Wonderland minis. I don't know what it's called right now. My brain's dead. Teeny Button Studios. And I am loving how this is knitting up. I've done the first row, but I'm done. I gotta go to bed. Gotta get some sleep, and then I'll pick this back up in the morning. I will then cast on my Dust of Snow wrap and spin my 2 spinning advents. Then I need to also get caught up on my reading because I didn't read today, and we're going to a concert tomorrow night. Good morning, guys. In case you can't tell, I just woke up. It is 11:10, and I have to be concert ready in like an hour and a half. So I didn't realize the concert we're going to today is an early afternoon concert instead of the late night one that we normally go to, because we're going with my brother-in-law and sister-in-law and their 2 kids, and their girls, it's going to be their first one. So we're doing the early afternoon one because it'll be a little calmer. Not the music, but the people won't be as rowdy. So I just woke up, obviously. Sorry for those of you that I pooped out on last night. To be fair, I think most people on Instagram pooped out on me before I pooped out on them. I stayed up till 2:30 Eastern, so I win. Just kidding. Gotta get some coffee in me. And then I have to pull this mop together and throw on some real clothes because I'm still pajama partying from last night. And then while Jason is finishing his shower and chores, hopefully I can, oh, there's no cup under there. I was gonna press start. Get some knitting in on my Teeny Button Advent shawl. So yeah, look at this mug, guys. It's everything. Levi got this for me, and it's my favorite mug I've ever had, ever. Not saying a lot because I've had a lot of mugs. I don't know where it's from. He's told me several times because I keep asking, because I always go in there to look for more, and have no clue. I think I favored them on Etsy though, so if you go to Etsy and you follow me and you look through my favorites, you should see it. But anyway, I'm gonna put some contacts in because it is a concert and you can't wear glasses to a concert. Makeup. Got some bobby pins and hairbrush. Hopefully I can do something with this. And then I've got some clothes around here somewhere. So I'm gonna go and I will see you in a few minutes. The best part about being an adult is eating cookies with your coffee for breakfast, because you can. We got these at the train last night. And also, look at these cute cups they gave us. They put hot chocolate in them. And I think this is gonna be my coffee cups today, because I'm gonna need take some coffee with me when I leave the house today. So I am tired. decided against the contacts because they're just too irritating in my eyes. And I like my glasses. I think they're cute. So this is me ready for a concert. I am being driven by Mr. JC because he won't let me knit in the front seat because he thinks it's too dangerous if we get into a wreck. So I am sitting in the back seat so I can knit on the way to the concert. So yay! And I think we're going to, where are we going to eat? Cheesecake Factory. So keep those recommendations coming because I'm indecisive and I don't know what I want from there. So yay!
Took my head off.
Another seat here.
I crashed.
So they checked the book full of prophecy, and the one king said, why, it's plain to me. You see, it means that a king is born who saved mankind on this blessed morn.
I look a hot mess. What'd you think, Jason?
I'm always a hot mess.
He's always a hot mess. It was a good concert. It was loud. We're pretty deaf right now. We had really good seats, and now we're going to dinner. So yay. So yay.
Yay. Wait a minute. So yay?
So yay.
So stupid.
So stupid. Bye! It's future Melissa, and so much has happened since this last clip was recorded, but I just wanted to take a moment to come on here to tell you guys that shortly after this clip was recorded, an irate gentleman, he is not a gentleman, who was in probably his 40s, 50s, maybe even 60s, was very angry about the situation leaving, and he decided he was gonna try to ram us. When Jason didn't back down, he turned his brights on in our face, and me losing my temper, which I probably shouldn't have done, but I had bright lights in my eyes, flipped him off. He proceeded to get out of his car, run up to my window, and threatened to punch me in my face, and called me some pretty disgusting names. I didn't back down. I stood up for myself. I was calm. I didn't use foul language. I chalked it up to maybe alcohol, maybe he just has crowd anxiety, because Jason gets kind of anxious and impatient too in those situations. He's better at controlling it. But I just want to say that this is a vlog, but it's not all puppies and rainbows all the time, and I didn't get to record that moment. But if I would have thought about it, I probably should have pulled out my phone and started recording him for you guys, because I mean, Vlogmas, it's part of Vlogmas, right? So I just want to remind everybody that if you're in a situation, especially around the holiday times, when there's a lot of people out and about, there's going to be long lines, it's going to be big crowds, just try to take a few deep breaths, keep your cool, try to find your center. At the end of the day, violence is not worth it. Nothing, I mean, none of this is worth violence. It's not worth hurting somebody over. It's not worth hurting yourself. It's not worth making somebody feel uncomfortable. If you're in a situation like that, then you need to take yourself out of that situation somehow, whether you have to do it inside yourself. We were all kind of just trapped there. Maybe that guy should have gotten out and walked back inside and hung out for a little bit, had a pretzel, because pretzels and cheese make everything better, until the traffic died down. Maybe he could have, if he was in that big of a hurry, if he had an emergency or something, he could have calmly talked to us instead of trying to cut us off, ram our car, and then threatening me. And I could have been calmer and de-escalated the situation by ignoring the bright lights and not flipping him off. At the end of the day, Jason had nowhere to go, so we couldn't have prevented him getting upset about not being able to get in front of us. Like, we couldn't move to let him, even if we wanted to. So, yeah, there's a lot of things that could have been done differently, and I just want to remind you guys that if you find yourself in a situation like that, please try to keep your cool, because it's not worth it. I'm sure that guy went home and felt like an ass. I'm sure his wife did, and if he didn't, he's just not a good person, and I don't want to give him any more time of day. But since it's Vlogmas, I'm sharing my life with you guys, might as well share the bad with the good, right? So thought I'd insert a short clip here for you guys to talk a little bit about that. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Enjoy the rest of the day. Bye. We are finally home. It's been a long day. If you ever go to a concert like that with lots of smoke and rock music and laser lights, you will walk out with a headache. So that's what I have right now. But afterwards, we went to Cheesecake Factory. Thank you guys for all the recommendations. I did not choose any of those recommendations. When I opened the menu, my heart told me I needed margarita pizza in my life, because if there's margarita pizza on the menu, most likely I'm going to get it unless there's chicken parmesan, which there is chicken parmesan on that menu, but I've had it before and it wasn't great. So have the margarita pizza. Jason got an amazing cheeseburger, and next time I go, I am definitely getting a cheeseburger because it was delicious. And I got some crazy, like, Adam's Reese peanut butter butterfinger cheesecake thing. That is heaven, and I still have it in the fridge for later. So when I am opening Advents and knitting at 2 a.m., that might be a little pick-me-up. Anyway, so in case you didn't see earlier, I did finish day 1 of my Winter Wonderland of Minis wrap by Knit for Brains using Teeny Button Studios, which means the only knitting one I have left for today is the Dust of Snow wrap by Helen Stewart, which is Curious Handmade, using my Suburban Stitcher advent calendar and my mohair from my shop. And it's just undyed. I decided I wanted the natural color in that one. And then I have 2 little mini batlings. I don't think they're batlings. I think these are, they're not rollags. I guess they are batlings because they're not braids. So I have too many braids to spin. Jason's going to vacuum, and then he's going to bring out my spinning wheel, and I'll spin those when I'm done casting on day 1 of this, which I'm really excited about. And then if it's midnight, I might stay up and open up day 2. If it's not midnight, I will probably pass out and go to bed. I do need to cast on my review at some point this week. I think I have 2 reviews due in December, which means as much as I love just focusing on Advents, there's going to be a few days where I can't do Advents because I've got to get those reviews done. So, also, I haven't read in 2 days. I'm not reading tonight. I'm too tired. I will fall asleep. So, my reading might be on hold for a few days. But I'm sure once the Christmas hubbub dies down, I will get caught back up. But I do need to keep listening to audiobooks because I have 12 more books I have to read before the end of the year. Anyway, so that's been my life today. Tomorrow, I am going to be gone pretty much all day. I am leaving at noon to go to Levi's Partners Play and to hang out with Levi and hopefully Miss Wilma. I'm hoping that she's there. And then when I get home, probably just be knitting and relaxing and getting ready for Monday, because Monday is an in-office day once again. So there's that. Anyway, I will catch you guys up soon. I will show you the Dust of Snow wrap either when I've got it casted on or when I've got enough to show. So see you soon. Bye. I also wanted to say that there is a possibility that after day 1, which is today, these vlogs will only be on YouTube. I don't know that I'm going to keep cutting them through Cut Story and uploading them to Instagram for 2 reasons. One, Instagram only lets you have so many stories anyway, so it's deleting the beginning, so you guys are only seeing like half of what I put up. And 2, it takes forever to go through Cut Story and then individually upload them, and then sometimes they get uploaded out of order, or sometimes I miss uploading videos. So either they will only be on YouTube or they may be on IGTV if I can figure out IGTV. But I have heard IGTV take... Izzy's tired of me talking. Anyway, I have heard that IGTV takes a long time to upload to. And if that's the case, I'm not going to upload both to YouTube and IGTV because that's just too much time. So you may or may not see these on Instagram anymore. But they for sure will be on YouTube, and if I can figure out IGTV, I will let you know. So, just putting that out there. See ya. I just finished day 1 of the second wrap using Suburban Stitcher and the mohair, and I love it. I love it. I really want to go rip open day 2, but I have the mini bats I need to spin first. So I'm about to pull out my spinning wheel. I'm watching Sabrina, and I'm excited for day 2. I'm going to get this out of the way now because I know I'm going to get a lot of questions in this because I always do, and you guys are going to see it a lot over the next couple days. This is my spinning wheel, and I should actually probably be showing you the front of it instead of the back. Here's bobbins. They're huge. This is a lot of moving around while I get up to show you the front. This is a National Custom Spinworks wheel. It's all aluminum. Very heavy, about 75 pounds, because it is all metal. But this is what I wanted. I don't have a wood wheel. This is my first spinning wheel, and I call it the Ferrari of spinning wheels. So it's not a good travel wheel, so eventually if I ever decide to do like knit group or spin group travel stuff, then I will need a wood wheel. But for now, just sitting in my living room, it's perfect, and I love how big the bobbins are. It's basically made for, I don't want to say industrial spinning, it's like, what do they call that? Product spinning, I guess. Like, so you can spin a lot at one time on a bobbin. These are the regular size bobbins. The jumbo bobbins are like 3 times this size. So I have 3 of each bobbins. And this holds about 8 ounces of yarn, if not 10 to 12 ounces of yarn, really comfortably. So this is pretty much all I've ever used and all I ever need because I only spin fingering weight yarn. But if I were to spin chunky, I would probably use the jumbo bobbin, or if these are all full, as they're about to be, I would probably use the jumbo bobbin. But I have a Lazy Kate that is also all metal, and it's upstairs. I think that's pretty much it. National Custom Spinworks, they are quite expensive. They're one of the more expensive spinning wheels on the market. But they're definitely worth it if you're looking for a more modern wheel, which I definitely was. they don't take as much upkeep as the wood wheels. The only thing I would say is that occasionally it does get squeaky. So I have my husband oil, like with WD-40, the metal parts. But other than that, I haven't had any problems with it. I will say that it doesn't come with instructions to put together, so you do have to know your way around a wheel, so that you don't mess anything up when you're assembling it. But once it's together, and like I said, it's quite heavy. It's not portable, so anyway, I will get that part out of the way so that if you guys do have any questions on it, I hope that I answered them. But if you do, you can always message me. Here is my day 1 of Fiber Nymph Dye Works, and I love it. The black yarn with the little green speck is actually my leader yarn, so ignore that. But the rest is day 1, and it spun up really quickly. I've never spun with her yarn. I think I have some of it, but the fiber prep is pretty amazing. And I left a little foofy tail to add day 2 to it. So I'm about to switch out the bobbins and do my next spin. This is my second spinning advent calendar, first day. And this is, I've been told it's Irish, the name, and it's pronounced Siobhan. So Siobhan Crafts. I was having a hard time with that yesterday, but I don't know if you guys can see all that glitter in there, and it is gorgeous. So this is how the first day spun up. Yay!